Applause for Jason Go. Keep it up for Rick Taylor, everybody. Thanks for coming out, you guys. Got any Star Wars fans here tonight? Yeah? Who likes Han Solo?
Yes.
You know the thing about him is they met him in a bar. And I think that in real life, if you met Han Solo in a bar, he would just be intolerable. Like, what do we even know about Han Solo? As far as I can tell, he's a dude that lives with his dog in a space van. Like, I think that, like, Han Solo's the guy that if he showed up at your party, you would be like, Han Solo's here, nobody loaning money. And then, ladies, if he picked you up and took you home, he'd probably try to, like, plug his van into your electricity. This guy, he's not some intergalactic space pirate, he's an intergalactic mooch. And if he didn't join the Rebel Alliance, he's crashing on their couch. So a little bit about me, I'm the guy who buys porn, who also has a perfectly working internet. And that's what happens when you come home drunk and they clean your spam filter. Like, you wake up in the morning and your credit card has been frauded, but a week later you have porn. In fact, that's not even strictly true. The porn got to my house faster than it took me to dispute all the subsequent fraudulent charges. And the thing that was really awkward about that is I had to be on the phone with the bank lady when she asked me, so the charge to FatJacksXXXFuckShack.com, is that a fraudulent charge too? And I had to say, no. I bought this porn because they were running a sale for $2 a DVD, and I thought it'd be funny to see what kind of porn you got literally for the cost it takes to manufacture the disc. So there's where I was thinking, good ideas all around. Porn at cost, that's what we want, right? No, the porn showed up and I put it in, and at first I thought I got ripped off because I was like, why did they just send me footage of a cement mixer? And then I was like, oh wait, these are two awful human beings fucking each other. It looked like if they just went down to like the LA River and just pulled anybody into the van who looked like they'd be willing to fuck for deli tray. These two people, it looked like a stack of backpacks riding cowgirl on a rake. This is like what I imagine you'd get if like they gave out porn at the food bank.
I love you, Jason.
Thank you very much. So you probably noticed right now that you're like, why is this guy on work release up there doing comedy? And I know what I look like, you know, and I'm okay with it. I always say that I'm built like a candle. I'm pretty hot on top, but the rest looks like melting. And the thing about that is I'm starting to think that my appearance factors in how I get ID'd for credit card purchases. Like, I got my tax return a little while ago, and I went and I bought $400 worth of new clothes, and I didn't get ID'd once. It was like I walked up there and they looked at me and they were like, yeah, there's a slob who needs clothes. But then I went to a 7-Eleven and I bought $5 worth of Slim Jims, and the guy was like, ID please. I was like, well played, 7-Eleven. Well played. I acknowledge that I look like the kind of guy who would commit credit card fraud for $5 worth of But along with insulting my appearance, did you also have to insult my ambition? Because I know what the fuck to do with a stolen credit card. I'd set that bitch on fire. I would be using that motherfucker to try to figure out how I could eat an endangered species. Not only that, I would take that credit card and I would use it to get another credit card and use those two to get a third credit card, and then I would set up a shell corporation in the Cayman Islands, and then I would rob you through direct mail, 7-Eleven. Don't you fucking insult me like that. I look like I'm on work release, but I'm smart. I know what to do. And then I'm like, oh, you know what? This guy has just protected me from fraudulent credit card charges, and here I am in my mind ready to go to war with him. And I was like, well, you know what? He doesn't need to protect me from myself. And then an hour later, when I was at home eating nacho dip using Slim Jims as a spoon, I was like, oh, he did need to protect me from myself. All right, everybody, that's going to be my time. Thanks for listening.